What's up, it's your guy Selector, and I'm back at it again. Today's video, we're going to be talking about the importance of stacking your first $10,000, which is saving $10,000, and why everyone needs to start doing that right now if you haven't done that, all right? So let's break down why it's important to save $10,000 or stack $10,000. That was a saying when I was growing up. Your first 10,000 is basically a milestone. It's basically shows your discipline, shows your hard work, and shows your consistency in your conquest to getting financial freedom. And that's something that people need to start adopting and making sure that they start applying to their day-to-day life, because the goal is on this planet is to make sure that you get to financial freedom, so you don't have to you don't have to really, you can be okay in life. You're satisfied, you're okay, and you don't really have to worry about life or whatever life can hit you with. You see what I'm saying? So $10,000 is basically the start. It's the numbers that you need to look at. 10K. It's that milestone basically. It's so important because you know why? Like I said before, it shows those three things, but also it is an indication of where you're potentially going. And that's something that people need to take into consideration when they're out here working and grinding and hustling and, chasing their career or building their career or whatever the case may be. $10,000 is so important. It's underrated. People are like, but how do I get $10,000, man? It's so tough in these times. No, it's not tough. Listen, if you're working, you can get that money. It's very easy. The first thing you need to do is this, all right? If you ain't got a job, go get a job. That's the first thing you should do. If you ain't got no income, you ain't got no cash, go figure out ways you can make some cash, all right? If you have a career and you're spending all your money on espressos and coffees and nice dinners and all that stuff, cut back on all that stuff, all right? It's very simple, all right? Let me tell you something too. If you're working a career job, you might be working in a corporate world and whatnot, and you have a lot of bills and whatnot. The first thing you should do is pay yourself. Pay yourself. Put some money aside for yourself. Put a small percentage, if it's 10%, 15, 20% of your paycheck, put it towards your savings, or put it towards however you save your money. I don't care what it is, but just put it towards that. If you put it in a shoebox or safe, whatever, put a percentage of that down. You can put it in a bank, high interest savings account or high interest account, and let that build compound interest. And by the time you know it, you're going to see $10,000 there. If you work at McDonald's, bro, every paycheck you get, it's important that you start saving some of that money. If it's 10, 15, 20%, just put some of that money aside so you can pay yourself and get to that 10,000 mark. If you work retail, the same thing. Once you're able to get $10,000, you can start a lot of different things. You may want to go back to school. You can go back to school with $10,000. You may want to continue saving money to get to your conquest of whatever the amount is that you're trying to get to. You can do that too. You may live in a city where you can get affordable real estate, or you may live not too far from cities or towns that you can get affordable real estate. You can invest that money into 10K into that right there. You can start investing in the markets. You can get a nice solid portfolio with $10,000. You can invest in some good blue chip solid companies that will make you a lot of money easily with $10,000. So you can also, even if you're a kid at school, you can sell chocolates and candy and cookies and chips and all that good stuff to the classmates and whatnot, and you can stack up $10,000 just off of that alone. Doing that consistently, maybe a few times a week or every day, however you structure it. But you just got to be disciplined. That's the one thing that people need to understand. All right. And you can also maybe start your small business or your corporation. Some people that's where the next big companies may be, from off $10,000 investment. And that's all it took. And that company skyrocketed to $1 billion company. So you never know. But it's so important for individuals to make sure that they go out there and they put their mind and their energy and their work ethic into putting their money away and saving their money and making sure that they get to that $10,000 mark. Because you can do a lot of great things with $10,000, and you're on the way up and you're not going down. You're only going to go up if you keep your mind to it. So Also, another thing too, if individuals want to see what $10,000 looks like, I'm going to do this. If you can hit the like button, subscribe button, and I can get 10,000 likes, I'm going to do a video where I count $10,000 right in front of everybody, just to show everybody that, hey, $10,000 is not difficult. As long as you put your mind to it, you can get that money in no time, and you could start your conquest to financial freedom. Stacking your first $10,000 is so important. So I want people to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and just support this. Send this out to your friends. All right. It's your guy, El Selector, and I am signing out. Peace.